You know you better than this. You're working, you've been hiding, and you look half dead half the time. Wanna drain you like machines do. Ways to God, you know, just keep it alive. So you've been working, you've been hiding, and you look half dead half the time. Wanna drain you like machines do. Ways to God, you know, just keep it alive. Come make a star, got your heart in a leather. No, I don't believe any of it. Just some time to stop with your heart in a header. You know you better than this. Make a star, got your heart in a leather. I don't believe any of it. Just some time to stop with your heart in a header. You know you better than this. You know you better than this. Come make a star, got your heart in a leather. No, I don't believe any of it. Just time to stop with your heart in a header. You know you better than this. Make a star, got your heart in a leather. I don't believe any of it. Just time to stop with your heart in a header. You know you better than this. Never really saw you coming until you turned me around. Used to think I was nothing, but look at this love we found. So give me your hand, I can turn back. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry. No more tears. No more tears. Take that chance, we'll be fine. No, I don't
Hello everyone. Welcome to round 6 here at the US of A. Alongside me, I'm actually joined by Racer once again at his home circuit. So welcome, Racer.
Yeah. Hello. Yes. Yes. Thank you for welcoming me back to the commentary box again, and yeah, glad to be back at my home. Well, it's not really my home. I don't live it's in Texas, but I live in California. But it's still considered as my home track at the Circuit of the Americas. But definitely can't wait for it for sure.
Well, we are here at Coda, which is quite a tough and twisted track. 20 corners here. I believe you said 8 right and 12 to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and Kuda's on his outlap, so he hasn't validated yet. However, we do have standings while we wait for these guys to just get on with their laps. So I'll bring the standings up. So here we have the driver standings with Curving Texas on that P1, I should say. So he's top of the championship, 189 points. Quite a considerable margin, around 45, 50 points ahead of OP Magic, with Kuda, OP Magic's teammate, right behind him. Then around a 40-point deficit down to Haras in the Alfa Romeo, with Curving Texas's teammate Prang Stingray in P4. So it was quite tight at the top considering our point standings. So it's looking very close between the top 5.
Yeah. And pretty much on the constructor side of things, it's pretty much right now McLaren second, and really third. Renault in fourth, and Mercedes right at the top 5 at least so far in the constructor side of things. I'm not sure if that's updated though, to be honest. From after Zandvoort.
I think I'll go updated. So Mercedes has dropped down to 6th now instead of 5th. So Racing Points overtaken them, but it's looking close again. So no, everything's looking very close. I'm liking the championship here. It's looking very, very close. And
Yeah, I mean,
yes. Go on.
Sorry. Yeah, from what I've been seeing, Blue definitely has a lot of good, tight, competitive racing from what I've seen. Yeah, so it's not totally surprised to see how close the group is so far.
Yeah, so here we are on board with Kuda, one of the main protagonists in the championship right now, currently on his lap. It's going around, I think it was turn 15 through to 16 now, around infamous turn 17 and 18, that double apex. Try to hold that flat, and then double left-hander through 19 through 20. As actually Blocky goes pole position provisionally with a 31.8, as Kuda goes a whole second faster.
Yeah, it's a good lap there from Kuda. I did notice though, in the first sector after turn 8, he did had a little bit of a moment where he went a little bit squirrely at the exit of the corner. So I think he could have improved it just a little bit more, but it's still a reasonable time right now to be at 30.9. Following more, Curving Texas did a 31.1, and same with BK in third, and also BK is finally back in his seat at the Williams after being out for I think 2 weeks, if I'm correct.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's still a pretty good time there from him making his return. Blocky's in fourth, and then Krupp Clown right now actually I take that back. Harass has now jumped up to fifth, along with Absolute Unit in the Haas in sixth place, and they are only ones right now in the 32s from fifth and sixth.
So also a little bit interesting thing to note, there's a few guys on those mediums. Harass, the first driver, the only driver to settle up on those mediums. We've obviously Stone Tower, Bodhod, Ramsey, and Donga, all mediums, along with Banana Cake Pie, Prang Singer, and Breno 23. So I hope those guys stay on those mediums, see if they can stretch that first stop quite considerably longer than the soft tire runners. Be a good change to the strategy, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, the main thing is too, yeah, if you're going to be on a medium run, in this game, they did update to where the point now, it's more aware of like what compounds you did or didn't use. So the best thing to do is just to at least just do one lap on those mediums if you're going just on a one lap stint. As I don't know what Bonop's doing. I don't know if he's got an Alpha Tower behind. I don't know if he was on an out lap, but anyway, but yeah, basically just main thing is just to save his tires as much as you can. This track is kind of known for killing your tires just a little bit. It's not too bad, but it's something to keep an eye on in the long run of the race.
Well, Bonhart going with the 33-1, just finishing his lap with Banana up P9, the 32-9, so it's looking like around low 32s, high 31s is around that mid-pack, and then if you want to be up the sharp end of the field, it's around the high 31s, or low 31s to say, high 1 minute 30s. So far it's only Kuda in that 1 minute 30 mark. Can't do crap, impressing once again. So far in P2 on those soft tires, so he's obviously famous in this league, in this tier as well, for not being able to get a podium. Hopefully tonight can do him some good. Hopefully, I'm not too sure, but there's a chance.
I mean, we have given him the nickname too of Can't Do Podium. But to also a little bit of a side note as well. Of course, the biggest note obviously is the Haas team, because the main reason is this is their home track. But they are not based in Texas though. They are based in Kannapolis, North Carolina. But it's still considered their home race. So obviously this is a big race if you're Blocky and Absolute Unit to obviously try to hopefully maybe get a win in front of your home crowd as well.
Well, so far Blocky is on his outlap on those soft tires. He's lagging just a little bit, so that might be a bit scary for the race, but hopefully he doesn't get into any big troubles there. But as you said, home race for Haas, technically home race for Haas, and Blocky currently in P5, so he's doing quite well for them. Obviously, Tao, Ramsey, Big Chich, Magic, and Stingray have not set a lap yet, so they'll be waiting on those guys to maybe get ahead of him, but we'll see coming onto this lap.
And not to mention also Stingray is on the soft compound tires. See, it looks like he might have done a out lap before on the mediums just to get a little bit of a feel of the track. But I know he's pretty quick. He is one of the quickest I've actually seen on my time trials friends list too. So I'm expecting a really good time out of him in that Alpha Tauri.
Well, currently we're riding on board with Blocky Rex, the fastest of the two Haas drivers, splitting the two Williams so far. As now it's coming around into turn 11, the tide heaping onto the marginally long straight on the run into 12. Is down
Ramsey
P6,
got
Ramsey, yeah. Wow.
He just went. Let me read that correctly, because sometimes this game is so bad with the purple times. He went about 6/1000 of a second faster than Kuda, so
That
right now
is
good. Looking good at the
amazing.
moment. But gotta keep an eye on Blocky though, because he actually just set a purple second sector. But let's see if he can actually keep that in the third sector as we ride along with him at turns 16 through 18. As he's gonna come around towards 19 now, try to get a little bit of the outside of that apex there as much as you can into the final corner. It's actually looking pretty good, actually.
And where does it put him?
131. Wait, 130, 140. Okay, I don't know why, but okay. On my end, it said he was like in the 130s. I don't know why. But
Well, Kuda just put a 130.4.
Well, could have just said 130.4. Yeah, I'm
So-
watching it from my end. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
FYI for the streamers.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. Nah, Blocky not improving his position, but 3/10 faster, so it's quite a bit faster than Smeg now. But it's still in that middle group so far. Meanwhile, Stone Tower not even the best laps. Neither is Big Chief. Just OP Magic after P2 now. So McLaren 1 and 2, they look to be dominating this race. Already still got Prime Stingray, who invalidated his lap. He's still in P20, so he's needs to set a lap. His teammate Kevin Texas down in P5 with a 31-1. Slightly slower than Carter Crap and even slightly more faster than BK. So it's very tight there. I'm not sure what Stingray is doing there.
Let me take a look at him real quick.
I think he's going to go in his in-lap again.
Yeah, he must have invalidated. It said his time was a 30.8. So that would have put him up to the third when I just clicked on him. But yeah, so he's going to have to try to race back to the pits as quickly as possible. Obviously, just to get going, because he's still got plenty of time. He's got 6:40 to go on the clock. Well, he's the only one right now at the moment that has not set a qualifying time at all.
So he does have time, like you said. So far, if we go to best times, there's a few drivers on those medium tires. All of them, although, are outside the top 10, so it doesn't really matter right now. The fastest of which is Harassed with that 32.3. He'll probably jump onto those softs later on.
Yeah, I reckon he would. And we've got yellows in this third sector. And it's James Cruz just pulling over to the side. So nothing too precarious there.
Well, I'm bored with Absolute Unit right now. It's coming down into turn 12. Yeah, gone 4 tenths faster, almost 5 tenths faster than his previous time. They'll put him up to a 31.9 so far. So up to right near his teammate. If he can keep this up, this will be a great lap for him. He's coming around a fast right-hander, and now going through 19, and now around 20. Can the harsh driver do? He's got a little bit wide to the final corner. Open the DRS up to P8.
31.2.
Wow.
And he gets ahead of his teammate too. 2.5 tenths quicker than Blocky Rex. So good time there from the Hash driver. Up into 8th place at the moment.
So, meanwhile, I think I'm not sure Conte Crasso, is he going for another lap? I think he might be. Invalidated his first one.
Yeah.
I think he is going for one.
He's gonna try to go again. Bordeaux to close this one too, but he also invalidated as well, and I think Banana just improved, 131.0. So he puts himself up into 4th place. And a good time there from the Renault. And I think this would be his highest qualifying position so far if it would just stay the way it is.
So far in blue, yeah, it's highest qualifying. So he's risen up, he's doing very well. There is also a little rivalry between Banana and Conte Crap that's been going on the past few races. And they're currently starting right in front of each other. Well, Banana is starting right in front of Conte Crap, I believe. Oh no, they're right next to each other, I should say. But Conte Crap is improving. So this will be quite tasty this lap. See what he can do.
So let's see, he's probably going to be in the 101s there. Yep, he's about at least over a 10th quick. So this time it's actually looking to actually beat Banana Cake by his time. If he can keep it consistent in the 3rd sector, he just has to keep it clean as much as possible. Now to the sweeping right-hander of 16 through 18. And mainly just get on the outside before going to the apex curve of 19. Like always, and just try to keep it flow as possible on the inside. Hug that inside corner on the inside of turn 20.
Wow.
And he improves massively with a 130.8. So the top 4 right now separate into the 30s at the moment, and only separate by 4 tenths of each other, or 5 tenths I should say, of each other.
That's a great lap by Conte Crap. Put himself up to P3. This could be his chance for the podium.
This could be the chance. Ramsey also got ahead of of Banana Cake Pie as well, up into 4th place as well for the moment.
I think he is going to start his lap, Ramsey. I think he might be. Unless that corner's invalidated. No, he's coming to the pits.
No, he invalidated, so he's going back to the pits. But he doesn't have enough time to go back out.
Breno just improved by 1.8 seconds up to P6 in that Red Bull. The Red Bull racer. So, very good luck from him.
Yep, and I believe he's also replacing Lunacy, if I'm correct, as well.
Yes, Lunacy.
Red Bull.
He's not racing tonight.
Oh, okay. So basically the Red Bull's all reserves. I see.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Like, Big Chi's on the lap. I want to see how he goes. He should be up near the front.
Yeah, we know Big Chish can put up quality times. We'll ride along with him for a little bit, as also the Williams cars are trying to give themselves a little bit of a tow from the way it looks. I think BK was trying to get a little bit of a tow from Smeg. Coming out of turn 11. I wasn't on board at the time, but it looked like it. But anyway, let's see. BK, oh, he invalidated his lap, so he's gonna have to stick to being in the 131s.
Unless he goes once again. Unless he tries once again, which I don't think he wants to.
He's almost out of fuel too, so that might be an issue for him. But let's ride along with Shitch, as he's 3/10 up. So he could improve position. Oh, a massive lock up there from there in turn 15. And now into the sweeping right-hander. Of course, we have seen him put some pretty good times in the past. Maybe we can see him do it this time, as he's coming around towards the final corner now.
Goes wide.
Goes a little bit wide there. I think those will be 31.
It's only P12.
31-4. So, yeah, 12th place. So, reasonable, but yeah, that'll put him at least at 12th at the moment. But he will get free option at least of whatever compound he wants to use.
Prying Stingray, not setting a lap. This is his only lap, which he can't suffer up.
Yeah, he has to make this one count, as Absolute Unit just retired from the session. So,
He's done it in the pits.
Oh, that's a good sector there. 1 minute flat right in the second sector. He's looking very quick at the moment. Now, can this actually beat Kuda is the question. A 30.4 was Kuda's time. I think Kuda was like somewhere in the 1 minute 1, 2 or 1, I want to say, in the second sector for his best time. Here comes Stingray to the final corner now. Oh, this is looking pretty good.
Oh,
and
it is
pole
P1.
position.
Wow.
And the 29s. 129.9.
And curving backs him up.
And it's an Alpha Tauri 1-2. And a McLaren
Wow.
3-4. Astonishing time there from Stingray.
Don't discount the fact that OP Magic is on a lap. Kuda invalidated his lap, so he is not going to stay third, but even go lower.
As Kuda's disqualified.
Disqualified? Oh, wow.
He's disqualified from facing the wrong way, so have to stop at the back of the grid.
Oh, wow. That is huge.
Oh, no way.
That is huge. I'm still on board with OP Magic. The last of the drivers, actually Ramsey and Banana are still on their laps, but last of the drivers to fight for pole. He needs to improve 6 tenths per second almost to get Prying Stingray, and he's actually invalidated.
Oh, well, what would his time been though? Oh,
he's retired from the session.
Well, we will never know that.
Wow, that looks very fast, but it wouldn't be.
It would have been Kirby's time.
So Banana Cake by the last of the drivers to finish her lap. What will this say? Can he improve on P7?
Oh, he's not improving from the way it looks.
No, he does not.
No, he'll have to stay in 7th.
Has invalidated his lap, so I think BK is says on his out lap. BK has apparently started his lap. We'll start with BK.
Alright, well, also to mention too is that the obviously the game has a bit of a glitch where it actually gives you, for some reason, an extra 2.5 minutes to do your lap, or to do your qualifying session, or whatever the case is. But, let's see. Oh, BK's up by nearly 2.5 tenths from the first sector.
They're still improving. This
So-
is very close.
I reckon. I don't know if he'll have enough time though. Is the thing. The only question is what will happen once the clock hits 0. I don't know how. I don't know if he'll be able to finish in time, but we'll see how that goes. He went a little bit too deep there in turn 12. Turn 12. Yeah, that was a little bit deep. That cost him at least 1.5 tenths there out of that sector. So now it's a turn 15. The clock hits 0. Yeah, he didn't have enough time.
That
He would have.
that would have been a
yeah.
very good lap.
He would have been at least in the 130s, a high 130. I would reckon.
So standings for the United States Grand Prix: AlphaTauri 1 and 2 once again. Prankster taking pole position once again. OP Magic P3. Can't do crap with another. I believe I think he started P3 in Netherlands. So not his best, but his second best qualifying session. Blocky Rex a great P5. Ramsey P6. Banana Cake by P7. Breno 8th. BK 9th. Butthole 10. Unit 11. Dongo 12th. Big Chich 13th. Smek 14th. 15th is Stone Tower. 16th Harass. 17th is, I believe, James Cruz. 18th, I think it was Reedy. While I'm not sure who was 19th and 20th.
Corrupt Clown was 19th, and then Kuda was 20th because Kuda was disqualified from the session.
There you go. So, looking quite
Cloudy, it looks
cloudy,
like.
yeah.
The question is, will we see some rain come into play? We have seen that happen before in the U.S. Grand Prix. It's not the first time.
Will be very,
especially in Texas. So yeah,
very
Could be
make the
interesting.
race very interesting. Very, very interesting. Which I cannot wait to see.
But I mean, the thing is that they're gonna have to try to get their tires up to temperature because now the track temperature, I presume, is pretty cool at this point. So they're gonna have to do a lot of warm up on the tires on the formation lap before we get the race even started.
So we've got 5 seconds till the formation lap starts, and we'll also be able to see the what F1 recommends the strategy should be.
I know it's usually a one-stop strategy around
There you
Coda.
go, it's 2-stop. Same.
2-stop. Okay,
So-
so soft medium. Okay.
8 to 11, and around lap 17 to 21, you can either put on the the mediums, I should say, or the hard tires. So there's a free choice. I think a lot of guys might go for the mediums unless they don't think they can last till the end, which in turn then they'll put on the hard tires.
I'm looking at your screen. Apparently, Kuda has the fastest lap of the race.
That was from qualifying 4, so yeah, Kuda's purple for the whole race, I guess.
Good job, Codemasters. Yep, and I got the pit strategy on my end. Yeah, soft, medium. The pit window will be between laps 8 to 11 and then 17 to 22 on the preferred strategy. From the way it looks.
So now AlphaTauri have had pretty good races. Definitely Curvin Texas had a good race. Prying Stingray not as lucky, we should say. And McLaren Cuda throughout the season, I should say, has been very quietly just moved up. Just moving up the places as you go. So you don't really notice him, but yeah, he's usually up there by the end of the race when it really matters.
Yeah, he's definitely a contender to look out for, but he will have to work his way up the field from being now dead last on the grid. We have seen him do this before, working himself up to the grid. I know for a fact that because he went from the yellow race in Mexico. He went from, I think, if I'm correct, I think it was 17th or 18th. Oh, and James Cruz and Reedy got disqualified from the formation lap.
They've collided.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Kuda, I know, went from like 18th to 3rd. Yeah, so he definitely has pace to at least work himself up the field, but it's going to be very challenging. Coda because you need pace and you need to manage the tires efficiently.
Oh, here we go. Drivers lining up now.
So, yeah, AlphaTauri 1-2, OP Magic in third, Canty Crap in fourth, and Blocky in fifth. So the Haas car in fifth, so this should be interesting to see how he gets off the line, though. The main thing is to get the tires all warmed up like they should have done. Hopefully not struggle off the line as we get the 5 red lights to commence here in Austin, Texas.
So here we go. 2 AlphaTauris on the front row once again. I think we're just waiting on the lights to start. There's a bit of a
Yeah, we're waiting on the lights, I think. Or we're waiting on someone to get in.
Here we go. So 2 AlphaTauris on the front row. McLaren and Ferrari in the second row. It's lights in the way we go here in Austin. Looks like Stingray is going to the great stuff. Lucky Rex is already left the session, lagged out. I think Cody's got the inside line. He's going to take the lead. Can't think Cody's going to try to follow him through. He's not going to be able to. Prying Stingray is going to try. He's going to have the inside line now. He's going to take the lead back from Curving Texas. Says Stingray from curving through the first corner. Now down behind him is Can't Do Crap and OP Magic, P3 and P4. And looking fairly clean through the first sector also. Carl Kuda already making up 6 positions from the start, so he's at a great start. 7 positions now ahead of Unit. So coming through turn 11, looks like one of the Red Bulls of Bruno is going to have an overtake. Looking for an overtake on Blocky Rex's car. Blocky Rex is not in the session anymore, so he'd be a sitting duck. Blocky, he's back here now, okay. So Bruno in P7, Blocky P8, Blocky P9 now, Butthard's moved up. So not the best start that Blocky would have needed. It's going to go 3-4 wide coming into turn 12. Looking very, very close for all these guys. I'm not sure if I think Blocky's car is still...
Oh, that was a little close contact between BK and Big Chich there for a moment there. And BK lost a couple positions because of that as well.
Oh, Big Donga's spun!
Someone's on off!
Oh, wow!
It's Donga! Whoa! I don't know what happened. He just spun and then
He just spun the car, yeah. Safety car.
Safety car
on
is
lap
deployed.
1.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Safety car deployed immediately. And Ramsey's going to the pits.
Ramsey straight away into the pits. Spot Hot already getting a 5-second penalty, a 3-second penalty. Big Chich, Bot Hot, I think BK all into the pits. I wonder if any of them will be for front wing changes.
I think they might be for front wing changes.
Not sure.
No, it's not. BK's,
No, none of them.
Penny for mediums. No, he had no front wing damage at all. So, wow, that is very... I think they should have pitted that soon. That is way too soon for a pit stop.
Straight away for mediums. I think they might go mediums to hards to the end.
Maybe. But, yeah. But unfortunate for Donga, as he has to go all the way back to plumb last after that very massive impact. I'm surprised that impact did not let him retire the car, because that was heavy.
That was head-on heavy impact to the wall. Apparently Big Dong is in the lead. Well, obviously he's not. But that was a fairly... Apart from the incident for the right-hander, it was fairly quiet at the start.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everyone seemed to keep position throughout the first sector, and then pretty much just right when we got to turn 12 is when some chaos started to happen a little bit. The biggest winner out of this has to be Kuda, hands down. From last to 7th after lap 1.
He had a great start, Kuda. I'm not sure how he did it, but silently he's moved up 13 positions, it looks like. 12 positions, I should say. So...
Yeah. Yep, 13 places. Unbelievable driving
Wow.
Kuda on the very first lap. Like I said, he has done this before, so he's no stranger to try to work himself back up to the field.
James.
Oh, someone. Oh wait, is Curvin going? Oh, he tried to dummy. Wait, whoa! There's penalties coming. Blocky and.
Well, Blocky James, maybe?
Blocky's-
Could you check the penalties in the race director?
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. I saw at least 2 besides Blocky. Well, besides Blocky, there was another one. I think it was it Smeg? I'm trying to look.
Smeg is in P11, it could be.
No. Oh, okay, not Blocky. I think it was. Hold on. I'm looking through everyone right now.
He dong into the pits
keep-
again. Oh wow.
Donga pits again. Wow. Right now I'm trying to look at the race director. Yeah, it only shows Blocky on my end, so it's just Blocky that has the 5-second penalty.
I'll give it a quick check, just in case. Reedy
Yeah.
on lap 2, with James Cruz, and Blocky on lap 2 with James Cruz. So James
Oh, Reedy and James. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
So James has
see
had a
that.
bit of
Yeah, so
interesting evening from him. Saw the race.
quite an interesting start, but yeah, definitely. Coda's not known for too much, but not a lot of chaos. Opening laps quite a bit sometimes, but usually it's not too much incidents involved. But I think we should be able to see the safety car coming this lap. Yep, there
you
we go.
Right on the money.
Yeah, so figured since all the queue caught up to each other. So it will be Stingray leading the way from curving to Obi Magic, Cantu Crab, and Banana Cake Pie. Banana, I think, had moved up to a few positions as well. He moved up at least a couple positions after starting from 7th place, so he's had a pretty decent start as well. Same with Breno after starting from 8th, moving up into 6th place.
Here they go. Around the penultimate corner, safety car is going to peel into the pits now. And Stingray will bolt it out of turn 19. There he goes.
So he held up his teammate there a little bit, trying to hold up the field. It's Stingray from curving to Opie Magic to Cantu Crab to Banana Cake by Breno Kuda. And then Absolute Unit, Stone Towel, and Harass in the top 10 so far. As they climb up to 130 feet up the hill to turn 1. And Stingray, so far the gap over half a second so far between Mammoth and his teammate. But OP Magic trying to build up the pressure on curving Texas.
Oh, Co's got a bit wide.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a wide entry there in the S's. A little bit of a wide entry there. Oh, a little bit dicey there from OP Magic as well. But he did get better run on as Cantu Crab has kind of lost a little bit of ground between.
Oh,
Reedy!
Reedy is a spinner.
Reedy and the Ferrari is gone. So he's dropped down. And never mind. I thought I saw another incident, but anyway, yeah. So an unfortunate incident there from Reedy as he has to go all the way back. Harass and Prezzo are battling out right up 9th place. Walk up there from Prezzo, but still holds position at least for the moment. So pretty much with one legitimate lap, it looks like Stingray will lead. Well, the first green flag lap of the Grand Prix, at least for the moment. He went a little bit wide there. That's going to be a warning there for sure. As you cannot, yeah, the thing is that in turn 19, you cannot run wide in turn 19. You can if you're doing an IndyCar, but not in Formula 1.
Definitely not in Formula 1. Here you go. Moving up the field as well. Banana Cake Pie was putting pressure on Cantu Crab. Now Kuda's putting pressure on Banana. Crab Clan into the pits. I think he may have some sort of damage.
Oh, but Kuda is side by side with Banana Cake Pie.
Great move. Oh, Banana's hitting the back of him.
Great move. Yeah, a little bit of a nudge there on the back of the car, but he's okay at the moment. Did not see any carbon fiber come out of that front wing. But Kuda up into 5th place so far. In the top 5, and now he's got Cantu Crab in his sights. And also to mention, as well, the DRS will be enabled by lap 6 as well. Bulldog gets a penalty as well. 3 seconds added to him as well for multiple warnings. So that's 6 against him. Now on board with right along with Kuda as with Cantu Crap's rear wing camera. Kudo making the inside move, moves into 4th place. Absolutely spectacular drive from Kuda. Now he's got his teammate to deal with.
Kuda up to P4 from position 20 in 5 laps. That is amazing from Kuda. He's already up the front once again. Easy work from him. So leader, the top 2 has kind of bolted. Even the top 3 have bolted from the rest of the pack. 1.5
A little
seconds
bit, yeah.
from Open Magic to Kuda.
Yep, a little bit as DRS is now enabled. Of course, the deal is you got to be behind from the car behind. You have to be 1 second from the car in front of you in order to get that rear wing open to reduce that drag. So far, right now, Curving is 6/10 right now from his teammate, so he could make the move. He's showing some pretty solid pace, but right now it's pretty much I think pretty much Team Wars will have to come into play just because Stingray so far still leading in a comfortable margin. Crop Clown gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but yeah, so far it's pretty much separate as so you can see the groups now starting to form a little bit.
Kuda getting a little bit, I think, yeah, I was going to say, Kuda's just slightly getting away from a Contra Crab. He's still got DRS though, the Ferrari driver, so he's staying behind him. Banana Cake Pie is getting very, very close now in that Renault. This could be quite an intense fight.
Like you said, they are rivals too, like you said before.
So I'd like to see how this ends. Darko Pie is trying to push. Just pushing to the limits of the car, limits of the tyres. Also, you got the dirty air effect through quite a large portion of this track, through the high-speed corners, especially.
Apparently, I noticed something. Baldhorn has got front wing damage.
Does
on
he?
His right end plate. Yeah, he lost a lot of places as well. And
He
he's also
has,
holding
yeah.
up BK. He's also holding up BK in the process as well.
So
Yeah, I noticed he lost a lot of places, but yeah. So you have to go to the pits very quickly. Probably once they get the pit window open, but yeah. Very
he'd be
unfortunate
having for a safety
Bulldog.
car, definitely. To get himself back up towards the front of the pack. Oh, Brady, is that Brady? It is Brady who spun again.
Yeah, it's Rady, and he's lost half of his front wing.
So he's got to come in once again.
He will have to come in once again, curving right along his teammate, and
Pulled out.
Are they trying to? Oh, I thought Curving was going to try to go for an inside move.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't know if Team Wars are starting to come to play, like Stingray saying, okay, you're faster than me, Curving, I'll let you by, but no, Stingray just holds the position as OP Magic's right behind those two as well. Curving gets a little bit sideways there at turn 15. Now OP Magic is all over the back of Curving, Texas.
What can OP Magic do? He hasn't got his teammate to help him. Kuda is still under pressure from Contra Curve. Can't really get away from that pack. Curving, as you can see, is quite struggling on exit. As Contra Curve does fit a lot of Banana Cake Pie. So that releases Kuda to come and fight.
So they're probably gonna try to go for an overcut, maybe on Kuda, but right now, the top three, they're getting pretty close. Stingray having a little bit of a bad line there.
Oh, something's happened down at turn 1. Is that Stone Tower? Something happened with Stone Tower.
It is Stone Tower, yeah.
Where is he? Oh, he's spun.
Yeah, his car's facing the wrong way.
Big spin for Stone Tower. As Contra Crab.
Right next to
Oh, that was very close. That was
very close indeed.
very scary through there.
That's probably not going to help him either because Cantu Crab needs to get a lot of clean air if he wants to try to get into his normal position. Curving Texas makes the move and gets the lead of the Grand Prix. So Curving Texas, the points leader, up into first place ahead of Stingray.
So now he's going to try and push, make a gap, because OP Magic is right on Stingray's tail. I wonder when these guys will pit. Will it be this lap as Harass in P5 and those medium tires? So Harass doing a very good job there.
Very good job indeed, trying to take advantage of Breno's struggling. Oh, but I was saying that he goes wide. As well,
Stingray does pit.
Goes into the pit. So he's okay. So he's probably doing that just to get to the pits. So a little bit of teamwork play there.
Harass as well. Oh wow.
Kuda in. Harass is in as well. Yeah. What?
That's very surprising.
Yeah, that's way too early for a medium window.
Now, I'd like to see where Carter Crab comes out compared to these guys, as Banana Kickfire has actually overtaken Carter Crab. So
Yes.
they are on alternate strategies though.
And he does get ahead of Harass. Canty Crab does. Interestingly enough. But what did Harass put on?
He's put on a set of softs.
So he's going on a medium, soft medium? I'm guessing?
Maybe. I'm not sure why he's coming so early though.
Yeah, because that's way too early for a pit stop or a medium tire.
So
Yeah,
Stingray comes out in P9, Kuda coming out in P13. There's a big gap of cars between those guys. Banana Cake Pie on those warmer tires, piling the pressure onto Kuda.
And he's got DRS on him as well. Kuda does not have DRS advantage. As he's going to try to slip to the inside. Does he get the move done into turn 12? I think he's got the inside.
He does. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
But nuts. He pushes him off the track slightly. Going out of turn 12, but he moves himself up into 13th place.
The unit
We'll see
as Curving pits.
Curving goes to the
does
pits.
pit.
Alright, so the question is, where is his teammate? Where is Brian Stingray? He is in turn 19, so I think he'll get the overtake done on his teammate.
They've been on the hards as well as Prime, who also did. Are they going for a one stop?
Interesting. I'm not sure how he's going to do with that because
There he is.
not that great around. And yeah, Stingray just gets ahead of his teammates, so evenly pit stops, well, evenly times out of the pit windows. So Stingray moves from what is to be a penultimate P1 at the moment, with Curving right behind him in P2.
OP Magic, he's been known for having very good tire life. He can preserve his tires very well, so he might go for a few laps extra. And he made that one stop work. A Stingray trying to get down the inside of Ramsey. Can't get the move done. He does actually. He sends it down the inside.
He pushes him off the circuit too, in the process.
Wow.
Very aggressive there from Brian Stingray, but moves himself up into 6. Now to go hunt down Absolute Unit, and Ramsey's gonna try to fight back. 3 wide between the Alpha Tower.
Oh, is there gonna be contact?
Point.
There is contact.
Oh, there was contact there. Ramsey gets squeezed by the Alpha Towers, and they still side by side. Well, at least one of them is Curving Texas, but Curving's got the inside line in turn 15. And he's
gonna
trying
go
to
once
the
again.
Round. Oh, they're so super close there. Ramsey cannot fight him back as Curving Texas pulls away a little bit now. And now Brian Stingray's got Absolute Unit to deal with. Oh, not anymore. He goes straight into the pits. Very interesting fight between those two in the racing point for sure.
So Ramsey did not give up without a fight. Stingray now is up into P4. He's got a big dogger in P3 with the Smeg in front of him. 12 seconds is the margin between OP Magic and the Smeg. So I think definitely Stingray and Kevin get the undercut. But Magic will have better tires till the end of the race.
Yeah, he will for the moment. Right now he's got a comfortable margin, but I don't think I don't think he'll be able to last much longer though in the soft tires. He's probably gonna have to pit sometime in this lap or maybe the next one. But he is at the window where he can actually go to the very end on the mediums. So that's probably are going to be a key there, because then he can have an advantage on the much grippier mediums compared to the AlphaTauri's hard tires. As now Stingray's all over the back of Big Donga right now at the moment. But Donga right now on the mediums, but he is a little bit, he's getting a little bit outpaced so by those AlphaTauri's right behind him, trying to hold up his position as well, as much as he can.
Kudo moving up to P9 now. He's right behind Banana Cake Pie with Canto Crab over to P10. So Barthol is still losing time. I'm not sure if he's pitted yet. I don't think he has.
No, he's still got that front wing damage as well.
He has, there you go. So he's been holding up a few of those guys.
OP Magic to the pits. So, wow. So there you go. Stingray is up into second place as he gets by Donga. So that kind of sit there from OP Magic. Cost him a lot of time, but he is on medium tires now, so he can try to hunt them down with those grippier mediums and maybe go to the very end of the race.
It'll be a tough ask, but I think he can do it.
Oh! Kuda right next to Banana Cake Pie. As contact,
oh, Banana's gone wide! Banana's gone! Banana's out!
He's retired! He's retired from the race!
Oh,
Kuda
wow.
pushes him off!
Space Shield safety car.
Bananas in the fence. What is going on?
Oh my.
Banana
What's
was
going on?
He's in the fence.
We love that.
Thanks, Alcatraz.
I'll leave you to it, boys. I'll just pop in, have a sweep of the real live feed going on.
Nah, don't worry. No worries,
Well,
mate. Cheers.
Thanks for the banana in the fence. Love the meme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banana cake die.
He would not be happy.
No. That's definitely going to be looked at by the stewards, though, for sure. Oh, and Blocky's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car.
So yeah, as we go green once again, the Smeg leads the pack for now. He's going to try and hold off Prying Stingray as long as he can. As there's a massive gap between Curving and Ramsey. As Blocky does serve his drive through penalty. See, he's had a terrible race for an amazing qualifying session.
Yeah, starting from 5th, and yeah, just has to still going back to the grid. Very unfortunate, but now let's go back up to the front. Stingray and Smeg are battling out now. Stingray all over Smeg with those hard tires compared to the old mediums. He'll have the inside line easily done there for Stingray. Up and back into first place goes the AlphaTauri. And also Curving by Donka as well. So that's an easy overtake there.
Smeg's move back? No. Just looking for a move. He thought about it. He really did.
Yeah. Thought about it there for just a brief moment there.
Now behind him.
Oh, that was a pretty big. I was watching OP Magic. Oh, OP Magic's gonna send it on Ramsey into turn 15, but
Ramsey's come back.
Switchback. Trying to go for the switchback, but OP Magic will have the inside line as Ramsey goes wide, and Stingray gets a 3-second time penalty. So
that could be vital to the end.
That could be vital because I don't think Curving has any penalties at the moment. And Banana has left the session. I don't blame him for that. As Kuda now all over his best mate Ramsey. Oh, he sends it on turn 1.
And he gets the move done.
Easily done there. But he completely sent it for sure up in the hill. So
now, looks like OP Magic and Kuda are fighting their way back up front. OP Magic has a 3-second buffer to get towards the big Donga now. And that front pack. Smeg and Donga will be quite fast at the end, by the way. That was really...
Yeah.
Like, still on those sides. So
yeah.
go on.
I was gonna say, sorry, I kind of interrupted you. I apologize, but no, I was gonna say just because it's gonna be a tall order though, because yeah, they are on mediums, but the question is how long can they last? Because I mean, they're gonna be more worn than the hard tires, obviously. So this could be something that the two McLarens are gonna have to think about is trying to conserve those mediums as much as they possibly can.
Well, up front, Big Donga is trying to look for a move around Smeg. Obviously, remember, Smeg actually pulls into the pits as Smeg has blinked. And he will come into the pits. As Brenner gets his penalty. That promotes OP Magic up to P4 now.
So now you all you gotta deal with is Donga as his
Up to 3 yellows.
seconds. Sector 3.
Who is that?
Oh, what? It's Blocky.
Blocky?
He's done a spin.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
Blocky.
Yeah, Blocky spun it. Yeah, he spun it out of turn 15. Oh, wait, hey, wait.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, so I noticed a little bit of a raindrops that started to fall down on my
Oh,
my
yeah.
screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna see rain come into play probably. We could see rain come into play in the next 5 laps. We could see them go into the intermediate tires.
Smeg,
Maybe.
unfortunately, had made a terrible decision to pit once again.
And it's all over the back of Absolute Unit. Oh, big luck up there from him as well. Absolute Unit getting a little bit sideways there. Yeah, now you could. Yeah, now I can see the rain starting to come. So, it's still too dry right now at the moment, but this will be the time soon to go into the intermediates. I'm pretty determined that they're going to be doing it till the end of the race, I think.
You'd think so. I just wonder when is the time to change onto those inters and who will benefit from it. Big Donga is going to be a massive winner.
He could. I think he's aware of the situation, so a little bit of a bad entry there in the one part of the S's. He's got OP Magic all over him too.
Like Magic clearly has the faster car as on those much younger tires. However, I think Big Donga just wants to try and stay out until it gets just till DRS is disabled. As here we go, OP Magic coming onto the inside, and he will make the move stick very, very easily. It looks like there he goes into P3
Yep,
for
there you
OP
go.
Magic.
Yep. Nicely done there from the McLaren. Up into 3rd place now. Pretty much back to what the running order was at the top 3 from the start of the race as well. As Kuda is also getting closer to Donga as well.
This battle is all over this circuit of the Americas track, which is a really good sight, really good for spectating right now. As
Yeah.
Unit and Harass trading positions up to P15 for Absolute Unit. Now Kuda, DRS opens. He's a bit too far back, unfortunately.
He's a little bit too far back away at the moment from Donga. By base. But yeah, the thing is that if I were Donga right now, just hold your position at the moment with those even though you're on old mediums, you could benefit this by at least going to the inters once the rain starts coming down more. But yeah, the best thing to do is just try to hold position as much as you can. As Kuda thought about a move there on Donga, but I think he's gonna wait till they get to the back straight to get the DRS, and he will get DRS on the racing point. Yep, there you go. DRS is now open. He's gaining, and goes to the outside this time. I think that Will the move be done? Oh, a little bit side by side. Into turn 13 we go. Donga, oh, it closes the door on him a little bit. That's not going to make Kuda happy there. He closed the door big time there. Left with a little bit no space whatsoever from that perspective.
So now, Kuda will definitely try and make a move. Coming in to turn 1. We still have DRS. Well, I was looking very... Oh, going for the second penalty.
Yeah, but penalty just got up there. He went a little bit too much curve there at the final corner.
Barhard blinks. I wonder if he's going to put in the inters now.
I wonder the same thing too, so... Let's see what he opts for. Obviously, he's also going to have to change his front wing.
He is up to the inters and a front wing change. So we'll see how he goes.
Okay. I think that's a little bit too soon.
I think it is, but I think it was he had to change. Those tires looked like they were absolutely gone.
The track is still too dry.
It looks
I
quite...
think that's a...
Oh,
It
does look dry, yes.
Yeah, it's still too dry. Yeah, he's going to struggle with those intermediates. I think he just killed his race there. Right. With that, I think he should have stayed a little bit while longer.
Here we go. Kuda in the inside of Big Donga. Big Donga stays around the outside this time. Protect the inside line. He squeezes Kuda. And, wow, he keeps that P4 spot. Kuda around the outside. Goes for a switchback up the inside. He's going to keep the inside of that actually. Oh wow, he's going to make a move. Through 17, through 18.
Oh, but Donga's going to have the inside line into 19.
Oh wow, side by side still.
This is great. This is great racing from these two so far. Now to the final corner. Who will have DRS advantage? I think it's
Donga
Donga.
does.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Donga's got advantage, so he's going to get to... Oh, Kuda switches back.
Oh,
he tried
wow.
to defend him off. He tried to defend... Oh, we got someone off.
Stone
as well.
Tower. I think he spun.
Yeah, he did. He did spin, I think, but it's not too serious from the way it looks.
They're still going. 62 yellows. Who's that? That's Reedy, I think.
That's a Ferrari. It's Reedy.
So still keeping an eye on this battle. Big Dong is still ahead of Kuda. As you can see, the stricken Ferrari. Here we go. Now coming up 311. You can see Kanto Crab is still out of that DRS range. He's very close to these guys now.
And here comes Kuda. Oh, Donga tries to do the same thing Kuda did earlier by defending him off on the inside and DRS.
There he is.
These two are not happy with each other at all. From the
They're
way they were
really fighting, and Kuda's almost spun it.
Kuda almost spun it. Kanto Crab gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
He's really pushing that car.
He is very pushing. This is going to allow Kanto Crab to actually get into the picture of this whole battle.
Yeah, Botthard's losing a lot of time. You can see he's been overtaken by Prop Cloud now, so definitely too early for those inter tires. As Kuda actually comes
Kuda
in.
blinks. He goes into the pits for the intermediates.
As does Kanto Crab. Oh, Kanto Crab no, stays out. Ramsey comes in.
Ramsey comes in and Bitchix comes in as well. And so does James Cruz.
Oh.
He'll follow suit.
Wow.
Oh, Breno and BK battling out right now for 6th place. And BK has to hold back at least for the moment. Breno trying to defend into the S as we go. I think it looks like Breno's got the better line through the S's for at least the time being. Yeah, that rain is starting to come down harder.
I think it is time for inters. We'll see if he gets DRS.
He should be able to get DRS by the detection zone, I think.
Is it allowed? I think it's disabled.
Yeah.
It
No,
is.
it's not disabled.
It is. Is it?
No, No, it would have said it on the bottom part of the screen. No,
He's not
it's
using
still,
it.
Well, he was over a second from the detection zone.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That
so
is
that's
true,
why he does
yeah.
not have DRS. Yeah, he was over a second from the detection
Just over a
zone.
second.
Yeah.
But I think this
Yeah,
might be next coming laps. It'll be DRS disabled. You would
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I think so.
Set to
Oh,
two
here we go.
yellows. Who's that? Is that
That's it.
James?
I think.
That's James.
I think. Yeah, it was James. James has somehow gone off as well. Blocky will get ahead of him as well. So let's see. We have at least 5 drivers on the intermediates.
BK is next to Blink.
Okay, so BK will go into the intermediates as well. So it'll be BK Kuda, Ramsey, Big Chich, James Cruz, and Bodon are on the intermediates, as also Absolute Unit follows suit as well to go into the intermediates as well.
I wonder what the lap times are like between the intermediate drivers and the softs. That's the 3. There's James again. It is James.
There's James. Yeah, he's gone off again.
He's waiting for Bodhart to go through. So if we just those tower pits actually. It's coming out, yeah, into this.
More yellow flags.
Who's that?
In the sectors 1 and 2. Doesn't
Who
show
was
who
that?
it was. It didn't show who it was.
Oh,
really.
it was a
Oh, it's a
unit.
It's a Haas.
It's a unit.
Yeah, that's still a unit.
It actually rested the track right where Blocky is.
Oh! Thank goodness he was ghosted. Otherwise, those Haas's would have absolutely killed each other.
Oh, he's struggling on those inters.
Yeah,
Take your overtake off, Ned. Oh no.
Oh dearie me. Yeah,
I don't think he realized
right
he was
now,
overtake on. Oh well.
Yeah, I think everyone's starting to struggle now because I noticed from Stingray's last lap, it was a 1:43. It was 8 seconds off his best time. So yeah, this is definitely the time I think now is to go onto the intermediates.
I think so, yeah.
But then but then again, they are on the hard tires. So obviously, with the hard tires in the greasy conditions, it's really difficult because you can't really get much grip onto the surface with all the running water.
Oh, OP Magic is right on the back of Coving, Texas now. So he's closed that gap. And now, looks like he's quite the master of these conditions as Kuda, Ramsey, and Harris will pit.
They pit again? Wait. Kuda hits again?
Oh, he's already on the instance. Is it a front wing change?
Yes,
it is a front wing change.
Oh! He was missing his front left end plate.
Wow. So they've all had contact. They're on the softs.
On the soft.
So
what?
I think I don't think it's too wet for those inters.
Ah.
Oh, here comes OP Magic. And he makes a move in Coving, Texas on the inside. Coving, Texas is going to stay side by side through the right-hander, and he will take P2 back. OP Magic, he's keeping it around the outside. You know, the inside line for turn 19, I think. So he does. He takes P2 once again. Wow, great racing. Great racing.
So far.
Oh, wow.
Are we getting that here? Jeez, this is absolutely crazy. From what we're seeing is that, I thought, okay, I was looking at hockey, I thought it was kind of a glitch, but anyway. It's funny that you see some of the injuries, and you see the guys hit it, it stops, but it's still a little bit, it's still running a little bit. So you can't stop, but I think that might be a little bit of a mistake.
Well, Smeg's just put on the inters. I think you're a bit of a robot now, Racer. And it's actually having to wait for a bit. Yeah, you're a bit of a robot, so I don't know what's happening with your voice there. But yeah, Open Magic in P2. He's gapped. Who's that? That's Rady. Lost it once again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gotten out the way.
Only shot and put another penalty there. So only a few cars are on the Inters, but the top 5 are on the slick tires listed at the moment. Apart from 12th to 15th at the moment in the bottom half of the field. But
He's Breno.
lucky being cars. Oh,
Breno
and
meant
on
to
the
move
side of Canty
stick.
Crab. Oh, a little bit of contact. A little bit of contact from Canty Crab and trying to grab hold position. And Crab went very, very early there at the end of that corner.
Unit gets a 10-second penalty. Wow. That is as big as Contracraft loses that P4 spot to Breno now. It's curving pits. Set to 2 yellows. Who is that?
Look,
Oh, it's Ramsey. Ramsey's lost it. What's Kevin going to put on? Is he going for dries? Inters.
Intermediate. He's going for inters. And also Canty Crab follows as well.
Wow. He's
Wow,
Contracraft on the inters.
This
Yes,
is quite bizarre.
No,
I'm
he's
not
on the
gonna lie.
softs. Contracraft to the softs.
Okay.
So
That
he
is
does not
very
think it's wet enough.
interesting. I think that's incorrect because I can see it starting to come down a little bit more on a few of the drivers. If you look on board, it looks like it's getting a little bit heavier.
He has no grip. Marge just thrown a very good result away.
I think he did. That track is way too greasy. Yep, there you go. DRS is disabled now.
Kuda spun.
Oh,
Kuda
that's-
has spun.
Could have spun. Yeah, could have spun.
Oh, it's... Oh.
Oh, how did he say that? I don't
Ramsey's
know.
retired.
Oh, Ramsey's retired.
Where was Ramsey?
He's
In the pit.
pit lane.
Oh, he's in
He's
the pit lane.
He crashed in the pit lane. I don't believe it. He
Oh.
crashed into the pit lane.
My.
He crashed onto the right side of the pit lane. He crashed in front of the. What
Crashed
on earth?
into the front of the pit
How-
lane. Someone else has
how
spun. Is
did
it
he do
Unit?
that?
It is Unit. He spun again.
It is. Yeah. Oh dear
Wow.
me.
So
I
Carter
don't
Crap
believe it.
has thrown away a potential P5.
Yeah. As Opie and Stingray have come into the pits
Where's
to slap
curving?
on the inters.
Here he
Curving
goes.
on the final corner now. Kuda gets a 3-second penalty. But will Curving get ahead of his teammate? It's gotta be very, very
Oh,
close.
yes,
It's
actually.
very close. Yes, he does. So Curving gets ahead of Stingray.
Stingray gets the 30-second penalty for cutting that first corner as well. That's Carter Crap. He's staying out, actually. He doesn't want to pit.
Renault's still out on those mediums.
Breno has 3
At the-
laps currently. Can he stay out? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can see the spray starting to come. Oh, a little bit of slide there from both the Alpha Towers there too. Stingray's trying to get to his teammate as well. But OP Magic's starting to close in as well. And
This
right
can
now
be
we
a-
have at least 4 more laps to go.
3-way fight for the win. Potential 3-way fight.
But it also will depend on the penalties as well. As Stingray has, I think, has quite a few of them. What will Stingray do? He's gonna
Oh, he sent
send
it. Oh,
on
wow.
his teammate. He absolutely sent it. And you know what? He actually made the move stick, I think.
It's going
But
side
now
by
Curry's gonna
side.
go on the outside. Yeah, on the outside. He pushes him off a little bit off the circuit. What an absolute desperation move.
Sector 3. Is that
by
Reedy again?
Stingray.
That is Reedy.
It's
Okay.
Reedy. Yeah, it's Reedy again.
Wow. Stingray taking the lead once again. Do you know what this has done? It's put OP Magic back into the mix. And Breno has been overtaken by Big Dollar, P5.
Yeah,
As there is Reedy in the
he's gotta
inside.
try-
BSC.
Oh, and Crop Cloud's
Crop
retired.
Cloud's
Crop
out.
Cloud is gone. And we have a VSC.
Wonder
I
what-
think he might.
And the S's.
Where? Yeah, he's in the S's. Was he in the fence though?
I think so.
Surely he's in the fence.
There he is.
He's
To the
in
left.
the fence. He's in the fence.
Wow. So Reedy's serving some sort of penalty. Breno into the pitch straight away. Addis can't do crap. Trying to get that free pit stop.
Zhao gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings as well. Can't do crap is in.
He's waiting. Something's happened.
What's going on with it? Oh, he must be suffering a stop-go penalty. A 5-second stop-go penalty.
20 seconds for BK. I have never seen that. Reedy getting a drive through.
And a drive What? What just happened there? 20 seconds.
Oh my god.
BK. I have never, in all my times, I've never seen that.
Meanwhile, Open Magic is overtaking Cody Texas. Cody Texas on the inside of Open Magic once again. They're going to go side by side. Oh wow.
There. But OP Magic will have the inside line. He's got the advantage done, and OP Magic up into second place. So OP Magic and Kirby Texas with some great racing so far. Kirby's going to try and fight back, though, on the outside, but he's going to have to hold position for the moment behind the McLaren.
Now, can OP Magic try and take that position off Frying Stingray for the win?
He's right now in prime position. He is in prime position because OP Magic does not have any penalties against him.
Oh, was that Red Bull? Is that James Cruz just spinning off and hitting the wall? He was.
Yeah, he's in the fence. Yeah.
Wow.
Smeg has got a 3-second penalty there.
No, 1.1 seconds with the Cone Texas right onto the back. Bot getting out of the way. I think there's Bot as that is a Renault. You think it's gone around? Stone Tower, I think it's gone around.
Prezzo. Yep, Stone Tower. Yeah, he's struggling on those intermediates as well.
There you go, top three. 2020, lap 27 or 28.
2 more laps to go into what has been the most bizarre US Grand Prix so far.
Open Magic, 0.5 of a second. Sector 2 yellows. Who is that? I think it's James again. Who's spun it.
James, yeah. OP Magic starting to close in more onto the Alpha Tower there. Reedy and catching crap. BK and Reedy just got some penalties right there on the graphic there.
There you go, 0.6 of a second. This is amazing battle.
Yeah, but he's got penalties looming against him though. He's got, I think, 6 seconds. Yeah, he's got 6 seconds. He's gonna have to try to find a way to break away by 6 seconds away from OP Magic. As we're gonna get to the final lap of the United States Grand Prix. From Stingray, OP Magic, Curving Texas, Donga, and Smeg. So
Williams
top 5.
had an amazing race.
Yeah, Williams in 5th and 6th, but remember, BK does have that 20-second penalty against him as well.
So here we
Final
go.
lap. Here we go. Final lap of the United States Grand Prix.
Less than 0.4 of a second now. Open Magic just really pushing it. He wants to get that win on track, I think.
I think he wants to do the same thing as well, yeah.
He's just slowly pulling away from curving.
Yeah, he's slowly pulling away. At this rate, I think Stingray would be in line for 3rd place. I think. Into turn 11 we go. Magic all over the Alpha Tower there. He's going to try to get a good exit there. Donga gets a 3-second time penalty there. With multiple warnings, but now OP Magic will use a lot of that ERS that he has, as Stingray has none of it whatsoever. On the outside, does he make the move? Stingray tries to hold
side by side.
Side by side with only at least 10 more corners to go. Oh, less than 10 corners to go. Stingray trying to push him off as well. And Kerming right in the picture of it as well. OP Magic trying to at least make a move. He cannot. But I don't think it's going to matter where he is because of Stingray's penalties. 2 more corners to go now.
Flying Stingray. I think he's got the win. I think he's got his first ever win. On
Yeah,
track.
but he's got that on track at least, but he's got 6 seconds of penalties. But coming across the line now, and
OP Magic
will win the United States Grand Prix with Curving Texas in second, and Stingray will finish in 3rd place. And Donga with an amazing recovery drive after crashing in the opening laps comes home in 4th place.
the Smeg. Wow.
In 5th place, but BK in 6th, but where is he going to end up with those penalties? 20 seconds he had under the VSC. So Breno should be able to get by him. He does. Next to come across is Big Chich. As
He'll
does
get
he jump him?
P7.
Yes, he does. Yep. Next to come across is Can't Do Crap.
And he
Yep,
does. Yep. Wow.
Yes. So BK will drop all the way down to 9th place. Reedy retires on the final lap. And
I think he's hit the
this
wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Stone Towel will come home in 10th to round off the top 10. Kuda, who had a
Far
great drive
behind.
on the opening lap. Who had a great
Yeah.
drive on the opening laps. Unfortunately, we'll have to sell at a disappointing 11th place.
That was.
A
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah,
US Grand
very
Prix.
interesting. And he's gonna do some donuts. Just for us. There you go. To round off this amazing race. Kuda P11. Meanwhile, Harass was still waiting on in P12, who is quite a while behind from everyone. Very odd strategy from him.
Yeah. Especially when he pitted very soon. For,
See, oh, he's got the finishing
he's
cars
got
ahead
lap
of him.
tra-
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he's got the lap traffic. Yeah, but he's ghosted too, so he shouldn't have too much issue. As he should come across the line. And will do so. Wow.
What a
I mean,
race.
I mean, did I not say earlier that the rain would be a factor as Kuda does get driver of the day? But yeah, like I said before, Austin, Texas has had some wet weather races, and this was one of them. But it was a good Grand Prix nonetheless.
So McLaren of Open Magic winning once again. He's definitely mounting a title charge on Curving Texas as he shaves some more points away in that championship. So a long way to go, but it looks to be very close between those two drivers. So at the end, the United States Grand Prix, OP Magic from McLaren wins the race. Curving Texas, Prime Series, both AlphaTauris on the podium. Big Donga P4 after a great comeback. The Smeg, great job in P5. Breno in P6 and staying most of the time out on those dry tyres. Big Chich in 7th. Cantor Crab almost ruining his race down in P8. BK with a 20-second penalty in P9. Stone Tao in P10. Kuda P11. Harass so a blocky race P13 with 50 seconds worth of penalties. Budhod 14th, Unit 15th, James 16th.
Gosh.
And I believe the rest were DNFs. So I think we'll get on to some interviews now.
turned me around. Used to think I was nothing, but look at this love we found.
Okay. So,
There he is.
oh, is he joined
Hey.
up? Oh my god, you're a bit
Yeah,
late,
sorry.
mate. Yeah, let's put us in there. Okay.
Thanks, Alcatraz.
Thank you, Alcatraz.
My
No problem,
Discord
boys. I'm always
literally.
looking out for you.
Thanks, man.
you.
Anyways, he's made it. He found his way. So, welcome, Kevin. But congratulations to all three of you on. I mean, it's the same podium almost each race.
Not for
Really?
me.
This is
Not for
Stingray's
not for
first
Stingray, but for
Poor
everyone
Stingray.
for curving and OP. It's the same thing every day, every week. I mean,
We
but
swap
yeah,
positions. Change
congratulations,
it up a bit.
congratulations to you guys. Yeah, OPP1 once again. You put in some great. You caught up to the two Alpha Towers near the end. You put in a great move on curving. It's a great battle there. And then even, I think he stayed behind Stingray to the end. He tried to put a move on him, but yeah, great job from you. How did you get the move done on curving near the end? That was crazy.
Um, yeah, well, he just was caught up from VSC and just took the opportunity to get him, and yeah, just try and get Stingray in the last lap, just to just really just properly finish in P1. But yeah, it was a really tough race. I mean, at the start of the race, it was really difficult to really keep up with curving and Stingray until the end of the stint. And then when they pitted the highs, I thought, it was going to rain. I thought I'd go for the mediums, and it it didn't. It was slowly working towards the end of the stint when rain hit, because I knew the party would lose a lot of temperature, where medium will maintain the temperature a bit better. So it was very difficult to really just stay on track. But yeah, it was really crucial to be on the medium, get curving, and then try and get Stingray. And I really got caught out by the weather when everyone went to change the inters. So I was honestly thought, maybe the next lap, and then the next lap, and then the next lap. And eventually it happened, but it was too late. So, but it was a very interesting race tonight, especially with the AlphaTauri. It was a really good battle. But yeah, um, um, but yeah, nothing else to say really. It's just a
Uh,
really good race tonight.
Anything else, Racer? Or we?
I think he kind of answered all the questions, so we could probably move on.
So curving Texas P2, losing a bit of some points to his championship rival OP Magic with that crucial overtake near the end. Meanwhile, you were having a little battle with, I think it was Kuda, somewhere near the race. Somewhere. I'm not sure. There's a lot happened this race.
I don't think it was Kuda. It would have been Ramsey.
Ramsey,
Ramsey.
yes. Yeah, Ramsey.
But
It was Ramsey and Donga.
There you go.
It was
yeah.
both the racing points.
Yeah. Look, honestly, this race was just, I don't know, kind of had pace to obviously fight.
I felt like both McLaren's outright pace was faster than what mine was, but unfortunately Kuda made a few mistakes there. And, but I knew OP, when he started stretching those tyres, he was obviously going to go into those mediums, which, yeah, come the end of the race with the weather and stuff was probably pretty ideal. And then, yeah, I obviously timed that stop for the inters pretty well. I was going to come in anyway, just because I was like, man, may as well take the risk. I couldn't see myself closing into those guys. And just as I came in, it was perfect timing. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I got held up through that first sector after I pitted. and that kind of put me just in front of Stingray. And then so Stingray got past, and then I was just going to sit behind him, obviously, and then kind of ruined that on myself. I got a little ambitious with the VSC ending and nearly got myself a penalty. So either way, look, honestly, just walking away with second place is fine. It's kind of just
As long as I keep finishing.
somewhere in that top 3. We're just featuring in some good points there. Obviously, that's what I need at the moment to try and keep going in this championship. But yeah, obviously, losing points to OP is never good. But look, he deserved to win that one. He drove a really good race. Happy that Stingray also made it on the podium this time. Didn't end up in the fence, which was enjoyable. But no, look, for the team, it's really good. We'll pull away a little bit now. So hopefully get a little bit of a buffer, and we can just work together, and hopefully by the end of it, bring home both championships.
Anything to add, Racer? Anything to ask?
Just one. So why did you decide to go to an earlier pit stop just to go to the hards when I know that I just judging from the experience point of view, I know the hards are like not the greatest tire for Coda, but like what made you want to just go straight to the hards and not try to like go stretch for the medium pit window?
Oh, well,
Bahrain.
you just never sure about, with that weather lurking around, what's going to happen. Even when it says that it's 5-10 minutes away, you could just last longer. Obviously, when there's a little bit of rain as well, sometimes it does destroy the tires a little bit more. But obviously myself and Prine were very close to each other, so you pitted first, hey, Stingray?
Yeah, I let you
Yeah.
pass on the straight and then pitted.
Yeah. So obviously there, we'd worked that one out, and at that point, I wasn't going to go and jump into the pits in front of Stingray anyway. So obviously I decided to stay out. I was going to pit around that time, but just kind of playing it safe, really. I just don't want to jump. I didn't want to jump on the mediums and leave it too early and cook the tires or anything. It was just kind of track position, and I know how well the undercut works there, and obviously, as much as it really didn't affect him because of how good he drove, but OP came out in a lot of traffic there compared to myself and Stingray extending that. So, yeah, and obviously being the teammate on track is pretty good. Obviously, we work together pretty well, me and Stingray usually. So, yeah. But that's about it.
And yeah, finally onto Stingray, your first podium of the season. So congratulations for that. You've actually made it to the end in one piece this time. So yeah, tell us how your race went, I guess, because never really get to ask you this.
Yeah, I think, all things considered, played the cards that I was dealt pretty well. I mean, I got pole by quite a bit, so I knew I had some pace to burn and stretch. And then when the end of the first stint sort of rolled around, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to let curving by, because I knew I was going to pit, so I was going to hold him up at that point. And as well as that, because OP had quarters, I could sort of back him up a bit and use the undercut that I was going to use to my advantage, as well as curvings, to keep him ahead. And then, obviously, we're both out on the hards. OP was on the mediums catching us. And then the rain started, and that became a helter-skelter for me and curving. And then all of a sudden, OP's caught a 5-second gap in about 4 laps, and we're just sitting there like, this is fine, we're fun. And obviously, curving, getting it to perfection, because the thing with that as well is me and OP had just entered the final corner where Jeff came over the phone and basically said, Jeff came over the phone and said, oh yeah, by the way, you should probably pit for inters. And then you're just sort of sitting there like, oh, great. Where do we have to do an extra lap on the tyres? That, I mean, we're destroyed at that point. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with getting obviously first on the track, but due to just the way I drove, got third off of penalties. But it's not like I'm going to appeal them. I mean, all of them are fair. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. And I mean, if it was going to go to anyone, I'd give it to Curving and OP because it was just us three up at the front the entire time.
Anything else to add, Racer?
Yes. So I guess I can ask you is pretty much like, so were you just trying to like, since you knew you had the penalties and you knew that you had OP and Curving like right behind you, like were you just planning on just not trying to push? Like, did you just want to just like keep the position like where you were at? I know it was like a tall order since you were like really close with you and OP Magic at one point.
Yeah, I mean, well, the best position Curving could have been was save whilst being behind me, which obviously he was able to do the entire race because all I'd do was drag him around because I knew when the last portion of the race came round, Curving would have more resources probably than OP and me, so he would have a better chance at getting past myself because obviously I wouldn't fight him, and then if I was behind Curving and I didn't feel like I was fast enough to help dragging him along, I was just going to fight OP because I mean we had enough of a gap to fourth that I didn't have to worry about my penalties. So I mean, if push came to shove, Curving wanted me behind him, I would have done it for the constructors because I mean I'm not in a dog's chance for the fight with the
Should have
drivers
told me that
currently.
earlier. No, I'm joking.
I don't think the live stream would have appreciated that. Just me dropping second. Like, bye.
Nah.
I think we'll end it there. So thanks everyone for joining. Congratulations to you three once again for an amazing race. It was really hard conditions, and you three pulled through to jump on the podium. So yeah, congratulations once again. Next week we are at Vietnam, so that'll be interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the second of our new tracks. So not much to expect. Yeah. So I think we'll end it there.